finally did it. I am embarrassed to say that at my grown age of 25 years old, I'm about to.
So this is a video of a woman who's 25 years old who says that she was scared to tell her immigrant parents that she was traveling to India for a month to get her yoga certification. And she even says at one point that they think that she's a naive child. I'm a therapist who specializes in working with children of immigrants, and I want to share two things that I'm seeing happening for this woman and that happen for a lot of children of immigrants. The first is infantilization. So a lot of children of immigrants have been treated in a way to feel like they can't make decisions for themselves. I just made a whole post about this, and you can check it out on my feed. But what happens when you're being infantilized is that you are um, made to feel like your parents know better than you. So this may have started as being told how to dress or not being trusted to make decisions for yourself at school. And then what happens is that you grow into an adult who second guesses their choices, is scared to share them with other people, especially your parents, because you're worried that you're going to be told that it's silly, that you are naive, that you are incompetent, that you're making the wrong decision. And it really impacts your self concept and the way that you feel like you can exert autonomy over your own life. So even though our parents might be doing this because they want to take care of us and they want the best for us and they want to protect us, it still impacts us negatively and turns us into adults who are scared to live in our truth or live authentically or make decisions for ourselves. The second thing that I'm seeing happening is something that I call as damage control. I call it damage control. And so what that means is that what I see is a lot of children of immigrants, me included, end up doing things that are called damage control in order to minimize the repercussions or the consequences that we will encounter from things with our parents. So, an example of that would be what this woman is doing, which is trying to figure out exactly how much time in advance she needs to give them to know about the trip without telling them too far in advance where they can change her mind. And so that kind of emotional and mental gymnastics where we might be figuring out the right time to talk to our parents, we might be hiding certain parts of our life from our parents. We might not be telling the whole truth. We might decide that we want to tell them something after we've already booked the flight or made the decision, so they can't make us change our mind or they can't stop us. These are things that we do that are called damage control because we are actually worried about what the repercussions will be and what the consequences will be. I talk about both of these things on my feed and at Brown Girl Therapy on Instagram and in my newsletter called Culturally Enough. But these are really common experiences. They're very precise and they feel very isolating and lonely, but they're very common. And I want you to know that if you experience either of these things, infantilization or engage in damage control, that you're not alone.